So, another part of Addison's disease, or living with a chronic illness, is grieving that. And this is not really a comfortable video to make, but I feel like it's necessary, and I want to be incredibly authentic for others with chronic illness and people with Addison's disease, because I want to share our story. I am incredibly grateful for the life that I have, because I feel like I'm much more able or functional than a lot of my friends with Addison's or chronic illnesses in general. But there are also a lot of things that I can't do anymore. That's really hard to think about or to acknowledge, but really important to grieve. My friend and mentor Tandy has been helping me acknowledge grieving the things that I can no longer do or no longer will be able to do. And it's really necessary and really helpful. It's really hard, but it's really important. I don't grieve every day. Really not very often at all. Maybe once or twice a month I have really hard days where it just kind of washes over me, but that's just a part of living with this. And I am about to let another part of my life go, and it's really hard right now. Since being diagnosed, I've let go of so many aspects of my life. I acknowledged that I could no longer be an actor, and so I had to let go of theater, and I had to let go of performing in general, and I closed that door of my life. And then I had to transition out of a lot of the work that I was doing. I've been a children's yoga teacher for the last 6 years and was teaching as many classes as I possibly could, because I thoroughly enjoy it and find it so rewarding and so magical, and found that it was my true calling. And over the years, I've had to lower my amount of classes or things involved with children's yoga. And for the last couple years, I've been running a yoga-based preschool, and in about 20 days, I will no longer be doing that, which is really hard, because the community and the families and the children that I get to work with on a daily basis have healed my soul in ways that I didn't know were possible. And it's just another part of this condition, is transitioning and adjusting my life so that way I can have a schedule that suits my body and suits my needs and suits my condition, so that way I can work on my healing journey, and so that way I can be present for the rest of the world and others around me. Because my favorite analogy always is the airplane analogy, that if you don't put your own mask on first, you can't help anyone else with their mask. And that's all I really want to do, is to help other people heal and feel better and make the world a better place. And so I'm having to step back and do less, which is hard for me as a type A personality, to honor my body and my needs at this time right now. So I'm in a transition and a point of grieving right now, as I let go another part of my life and make more space for Addison's to help me shape who I am supposed to be. I am a really strong believer that everything happens for a reason, even the really heavy, really dark, really terrible things, because in the darkness is when you find your brightest light, and it's when you find who you're meant to be and how you're meant to be present in this world. So I'm grateful for everything that's happened, and I can acknowledge and appreciate the past lives that I've had, and letting them go and making space for the new things that are going to come my way, because I feel like every new version of myself that I've been evolving into, thanks to this condition, has only helped me get a better concept as to how to be present in this world and to help others. Yeah, I feel like I'm just like rambling going on. My brain is completely fried. My emotions are completely fried. My heart's completely all over the place and fried. So, grieving is a part of chronic illness, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm fine, really. I'm so fine. My life is so beautiful. I have the best family and the best friends and the best partner, and really, I live in the most beautiful place, and I get to be in nature all the time, and everything is so unbelievably wonderful. But it's okay to have hard days and to let them come and go. They don't have to define you. They just are a part of living with a chronic illness. But I just wanted to share because it is definitely a part of this life.